Hey, I'm Jonathan from Stay the Way, and I'm super excited to be here today. It's December 29th, and I am praying that the Lord would bless this time. Thanks for joining me, and let's begin. Today is very interesting. Are you a deserter or a disciple? A deserter or a disciple? From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked with him no more. This is oddly, eerily John 6:66. Look it up yourself. When God, by his Spirit, through his word, gives you a clear vision of what you will and you must walk through, to walk in the light of that vision, even though your mind and your soul may be thrilled by it, if you don't walk in the light of it, you will sink to a new level of bondage never envisioned by our Lord. That is entirely possible. I've done that. I've been in a hotel room screaming at the top of my lungs, God, leave me alone. That's a horrible thing to do. Don't ever do it. My encouragement to you is just obey. It's so simple just to obey. Mentally disobeying the heavenly vision will make you a slave to ideas and views that are completely foreign to Jesus Christ. You can stay with him or you can battle with him. Choose the stay. It's so worth it. He is so good. Stay the way. Well, you can think, well, if he can have those views and perspective, why can't I? You have to walk in the light of the vision that's been given to you. If you don't, you are compromised and it will only hinder your walk with Jesus. Don't compare yourself with others or judge them. That is between God and them. When you find one of your favorite and strongly held views clashing with a heavenly vision, do not begin to debate it. Old people debate. Little kids, they're like, okay. And sometimes it can get complicated because you'll say, well, don't touch the stove, right? Don't touch the stove. And then they touch it and they find out, I should have not touched the stove. Well, this is the same thing. Just obey. It's the simplest form of appreciation and respect and reverence that we can give to Jesus. So, if you do, a sense of property and personal right will emerge in you. Things on which Jesus placed no value. That's what arguing does. He was against these things as the root of everything foreign to himself. For one's life does not consist of the abundance of things he possesses. That's right from Luke chapter 12. If we don't see and understand this, it's because we are ignorant. An underlying principle of the Lord's teaching is that we're ignoring his goodness. Our tendency is to lie back into the memory of the wonderful experience we had with when God revealed his will to us. That is beautiful. It's wonderful. It's good to go back to, but you can't live there. But if the New Testament standard is revealed to us by the light of God, we don't try to measure up, or we feel inclined to do so, then we begin to backslide. You realize that? I realize that. I've done that. It means your conscience does not respond to the truth. You can never be the same after the unveiling of a truth. Under the unveiling of a truth, the moment marks you with one that either continues on with or more devotion as a disciple of Jesus Christ, or as one who turns and is a deserter. What are you going to choose today, Christian? I'm going to choose to stick with Jesus. It's the best plan out there. Stay the way. I hope this encourages you. It encourages me. May you be richly blessed.